With a sleeping partner that is never needed, but when we are needed, we have to be there. We have to be present. We're often unseen. We hide away in voids. Our products are not necessarily visible all the time, but certainly when they are needed, they are life-saving. My name is David Murray. I'm the General Manager at TBA. Our brand is Firefly, which is part of the TBA Group. TBA is a long-standing producer of high-performance textiles. We've been a textile business for a long time. Over 175 years of heritage. We produce passive fire barriers for compartmentation. Our fire curtains are probably our most well-known product, but we've developed a number of systems now on the back of that. We don't just only do flexible curtains, we do batt systems, again for compartmentation and flexible walls. We also do other ancillary items that complement those systems.
So we call this the training wall. It shows all the different products that we have under the Firefly banner. The flexible barrier over here, that's our unique product. Now that's what we actually really specialize in. It's used for compartmentation. It's only 6mm thick, but it gives at least 30 minutes of integrity in insulation. The potential for the different solutions that it had was enormous. So we ended up focusing on testing different systems, different scenarios. When it comes to compartmentation, you have very little access. Because you have very little access, you need a solution which is quite easy to install. With a flexible barrier, you are able to compartmentalize such a large area pretty quickly. I'm Karthik Govardhanam, just Karthik for everyone in the industry. I'm the technical director for Firefly. I've been with the group for the last 14 years. With Firefly, I've been with Firefly for the last 6 years. I mainly get involved in the testing side of things and product development. If we have to generalize as to what passive fire protection is, several years down the line, I might not exist. People who have installed it might not exist, who have designed it might not exist, but it's the product that's been installed that's going to exist and that has to perform.
I think one of our biggest challenges is trying to ensure that we service the market and our stakeholders, and that we ensure that our product is represented and installed in a professional and correct way. So competency is very much central to what we do. People are having an understanding of our product, ensuring that we offer a training resource. We have both a specifications manager and a training manager who operate nationwide. We do comprehensive testing. We test at Warrington Fire to ensure that all our products are certified and carry the certifications necessary, both in testing and through third-party certification as well. We do ask our installers to be members of the ASFP and also be members of recognised trade bodies to make sure that they are competent as well in their install. It's about pushing that competency and making sure that people focus on the quality of the installation and making sure that they're familiar with the product. This is the Firefly training room. We've got a training rig for our flexible curtains to be installed on. We also have a barrier batt installation to my right. One of the key benefits of our FB180 batts is that it can be installed in timber frames. We also got various different rigs here. We do various kind of penetrations and also train people on this system that we're installing.
With the 60-minute solution, we do have a flexible barrier-based solution, but in loft spaces, it's predominantly timber. And if you're installing a system using flexible barriers, you're having to install the flexible barriers on both sides. Whereas with the batt solution, we have developed a specific batt. It's not the standard batt that you use for fire stopping. This is 180 kilograms. The formulation used for the coating is quite different as well. Because of the combination of them both, we are able to achieve up to 90 minutes of integrity and 60 minutes of insulation using our FB180 batt. In certain scenarios, batt provides a better solution because it's easier to install. It's small, you can actually take it up quite easily, very similar to flexible barriers. But for most scenarios, you only require 15 minutes of insulation and 30 minutes of integrity. For those scenarios, flexible barriers work really, really well.
So I'm Donna Riley. I've got a bit of a dual role, actually. I am the customer service manager, but also I work on the product development side alongside the technical team to kind of get everything together and ready for launch. We want our customers to be able to feel that they come in us about anything and form more of a personal bond. They know they want to speak to Shirley or they know they're going to speak to Adele. We just feel that really does give them the idea that they can just pick the phone up and ring us about absolutely anything. We deal with distributors, with stockists, with installers and contractors. So every one of those has slightly different needs. So it's about us adapting our style and our service to fit in with our customers, really. The standards are there. The standards are so high because they have to be. But the innovation is there as well, and that's what's really exciting for me, seeing Karthik, for example, looking into new products like the cavity closers and things like that, and just learning more about what we can do to kind of take this take this industry forward.
Constantly working with the ASFP on understanding we have regular contact with them, so keeping up to date, putting our people on regular training, making sure that people are regularly updating their skills and staying in touch with industry trends. I think we want to stay in touch with the industry and to make sure that we are guided by the best practice and changes in the market that occur. I think standards are improving and I think competence is improving. I think the standards are driving the competency and aspirations and general quality of the industry upwards, and I think that is fundamental to making the changes that are necessary. Obviously Grenfell was really a turning point and a very sad time for the industry, so it's nice to see that we are reacting and we are taking our responsibility seriously. I think the advice looking for anybody to get into passive fire would be come in with an open mind, ask questions, be willing to learn, stay open-minded, develop and spend time understanding what's happened historically as well as where the future is going. But I think, as I said, for anybody who's entering the market, it is a dynamic growth area that has lots of potential.